game. Hell, what else is there? At that point, we're trying to figure out how to get a little bit better each week. We were able to be able to run the football a little bit better this game, but bottom line was we won the football game.
Coach doing with a three-headed attack with Dondre 2, and also Charles Brown. Did you think it would be this effective?
I was hoping it would be, but you never know exactly what the process is going to be as you work your way through, going against a team. And these guys were talented as can be up front, and they had the right kind of people, but it was a gratifying experience to see our guys go out and have the kind of success that they had.
Andre Carter's development since he's been here.
Who's that?
Carter's
getting to be a good player.
So dealing with Dondre, a guy who's been in the program for about 2 or 3 years, what have you seen in him that can have a game like this?
Well, he's got a little bit of make-or-miss ability. He can find the doggone little soft spot. So, he looks like he's really gotten to the point where he's good. He's getting to be a good runner. He gains yards that way. Those guys who can do that are kind of special, and I'm glad to see that he's got that kind of ability because we need him now.
Just penalties, Coach. Describe that, I guess, when you how much 20 yards of penalties you get.
I don't know what you said. Say it again.
Talk about the penalties that you accumulated. They had 20 yards of penalties.
Yeah. How many penalties did we end up having?
11. 162 yards.
162 yards. That's some surprise shit. I'm going to go back and look at every one of them.
Well, Coach, what does it say about your defense that the 2 longest plays that offensively that Hampton had came from their punter?
It says that they got a pretty good punter.
Just what was he able to do on those 2 plays? But Joey,
both plays were fakes. One play was a pass. I think they stuck a guy with the sideline over there. I think that guy should have been made to come back inside the logo. We didn't see him over there. And one play, we were trying to just kind of play soft on, and they got off and got a big run.
Your obvious development on the season.
Hey, back outside. Guys, hey, guys, did you hear what I said? Back inside. You got to do that somewhere else. Go in the trailer room.
How about your development since we get into the season? Where do you think you are at this point in the season?
Well, considering all of the injuries and that kind of stuff we've had, we come along from the national. It's just that we've got to just continue to improve each week. It can't be a thing that we can be satisfied in any shape, form, or fashion for anything that we do accomplish. So we just got to continue to work hard to get better each week.
Going to the next weekend, you feel like you feel pretty good about going into.
Well, NT's scary now. Yeah, I don't know how good I feel. I'm hoping that we can get in there and play with those guys. I don't know if we're going to play with them. They play so good right now. They beat Appalachian and Elon and all those guys. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how we match up against them. But we would like to think that we could play with them.
Richard, his play today, did he seem like he was more confident?
Who?
Richard Q.
Yes, Richard had a good game, I thought. He had a pick at the end, which he was disappointed in. We had a little bit of a bust in the route. But at the same time, I was happy with the way Richard played today.
How do you feel about his reads on certain plays?
I thought his reads were good.
Well, Coach, I guess also getting back to the defense, just when you have a front group like you have right now and the way they're playing right now, do you expect that teams are going to be trying to take a different approach to defending them?
Well, we'll see. We got some pretty good guys up front, and they seem to be making a lot of plays. It'll be interesting to see exactly, what people do to try to counter our defensive front.
And it also seemed like teams are now trying to take Tyler McDonald out of the offense.
That's how it works. When you get a guy, who's been effective as Tyler's been over the past so many years, then you may get a situation where he may not necessarily have the opportunity that he has some other games. But he'll still have his chances. He'll have his chances again.
How confident you was as this game warmed down? How confident in reference to?
I was feeling pretty good. I didn't think they could score on us. I thought our defense kind of had things on the hand, although we were giving up. If we didn't give them things, I didn't think they could actually create them on their own. So they got one score on the penalty and got down and got a field goal. They got another score on the fake punt and got down and scored. They had some opportunities that way. They got one down earlier where we had a bust in our kicking game. But at the same time, if we didn't do something to help them, I didn't think that they could help themselves good enough to make a score.